I'm here with something a little different. It's actually the intro/rules to a tournament that I'm hosting, called the DDBOB, or Diamond Dynasty Battle of the Bats. So yeah, I'm just gonna play some Dinger Derby in the background so you guys don't get bored out. I'm using Ryan Healy, A's new third baseman that got called up, and I might use Bruce Maxwell for doing another derby. They made him look so bad in this game, but whatever. So the DDBOB, or the Diamond Dynasty Battle of the Bats tournament, is gonna be on August 10th. It is, I'm the only guy, but Burke's probably gonna be in it. It's an all-time team tournament. But let's get into the rules. So, first thing is there can only be 2 people using one team. So, like, I'm using the A's, and Milk Burke is probably going to use the Yankees. So for the Yankees and the A's, there's only one spot left. So if you have a team like that, message me on PSN. It's male and B123, and it says next to the guy, it's the A's guy, with no picture. Because I just like using people with bad stats.
Let's start the
So, yeah, the first rule is the biggest rule. It's a lineup rule. It is every player on your team has to play for the team that you're using, or had to play for the team you're using at one point in their career. So if it was anywhere from like a year to like half a year, like Rich Hill, when he played for the A's, like half a year, but you can use him. Yeah, they've had to play for the team. Another rule is your uniforms have, the colors of your uniforms have to match the colors of the team. So me, I have to have like green and gold and white uniforms because I'm the A's. But logos aren't really required. It's cool if you get a logo, but you shouldn't be having to spend a bunch of time on your jerseys. So let's get into lineup restrictions. So for all pitchers, bullpen, rotation, there is no lineup restrictions on that. You can have as many as diamond pitchers as you can afford. But for the fielders, every fielder in your fielders in your starting lineup, there can only be 3 diamonds. 3 diamond fielders, and on the bench there can be no diamonds. So because I don't want there to be like some super teams taking over, because then that tournament would be pay to win like Call of Duty, and I'm not fond of her. So or Ronnie 2K, to be fair. So yeah, all of your players. One kind of controversial rule that I'm gonna get out of the way is trade deadline trades. So Aroldis Chapman was traded like 3 or 4 days after or before the trade deadline. Any trade, but including Aroldis Chapman, any trade after Aroldis Chapman can only be used on their old team, not the new team. So Billy Burns is a good example. He's traded like 2 days before the trade deadline. He can't be used on the Royals, only on the A's. And Chapman can only be used on the Yankees. And that's the same with every trade after Chapman, it has to be used on their old team. That's pretty much the biggest rule. Another rule is
2 minutes remaining.
You have to tell me before, as early as possible, but before your game, that you're playing and who you're playing, what team it is, you know. And another rule is the games must be live streamed. One person, both, doesn't matter, but one person, as Ryan Healy freaking line drives it, one person has to be streaming the game. So when you send me that message saying you're playing and who you're playing, you have to send me the link to the stream, so so I can watch it, and you know. Now into the gameplay. It's 9 innings, you know, quick counts off, guest pitch off, everything else just keep it at the default. For bunting, you can't bunt 2 consecutive times. But if you try to be a smartass and frickin' put like some fast guy, if you, let's say for like if you're the Marlins, all right, if you put like D Gordon, then put some guy after that, and then the next batter after that, freaking Bonifacio, and bunt with both of them. If you follow the rules but you still kind of bunt cheese, you can get penalized for that. But like you have to be really bunt cheesing to get in trouble for that, because I'm not a fan at all of this bunt cheesing stuff. For creative players, so your creative player may be either used in the field or in your starting rotation. If he is in the field, no matter what overall he is, he counts as one of your diamonds, because they can be freaking OP as heck sometimes. He will count as one of your diamonds. Even if it's a common, it still counts as a diamond, as one of your diamonds. I don't let people use the creative player in the bullpen, because like that can get freaking stupid. I don't know if there's much other rules. The winner of the tournament will get a $20 PlayStation Network gift card. I will message you the code after you win. Because like, who wants to play in a tournament that has no rewards, right? Freaking Maxwell, why not? So yeah, that's mainly it. I'm aiming for around 15-20 people in the tournament. But yeah, I would like as much as people you can to join. So if you have a team and you can join, PSN message me fast before someone takes the team, because I'm gonna be asking lots of people. So yeah, I will release the bracket like day or two before the tournament, so you guys can message who you're playing and get into your game as soon as possible. Another rule is, if you like don't show if it's what I'm gonna do, if it's like 12 o'clock, like noon Pacific time, if it's noon Pacific time and you haven't even reached out or like messaged your opponent, you will get an automatic loss. Like, let's say I message Gabe about playing a game and Gabe doesn't reply, then he doesn't reply when it's 12 o'clock Pacific time on August 10th, then that's an automatic loss. It is a single elimination tournament. Bruce Maxwell almost hit that dinger there. So yeah, I want it to be fun. You know, not really pay to win, but if you have the team, you can do it. So yeah, just message me on PSN saying you want to be in, and what team you want to be. You can also tweet me. Twitter is MalonB123, MALONB123. So you can get in there. I will be streaming most of this stuff for the tournament on Twitch. It's gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna be like watching other games if I'm not playing. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. On twitch.tv/MALON4. If you guys want to check that out, give me a follow, it'd be really appreciated. So, I'm just gonna finish up this derby, and then we'll end here. Bruce Maxwell with the dinger.
Another home run.
If anyone could make me like a logo. Diamond Dynasty Battle of the Bats. If anyone could make something, tweet it, or yeah, tweet it at me. It'd be really cool if you could. That's mainly it.
That's number 3.
Just gonna finish this derby.
3 minutes to go.
But yeah, I'm gonna be reaching out to some people asking that I know have teams, asking if they want to be in. So you guys get your teams fast. It would be cool if you could. But yeah, August 10th is the date. So freaking scrubby Bruce Maxwell. Alright, they did give him really bad stats, but like, I think his look is almost worse than his stats. Like, Bruce Maxwell is black, alright?
4 home runs now.
Shut up. He looks so bad. Like, he's black. What is this? He's not freaking... Look at it. His skin tone makes him look like Aaron Hernandez, but no. It's Bruce Maxwell. It's supposed to be freaking Bruce Maxwell. Dude, they better freaking scan his face next year. Cause his shape of the head. Jeez, he crushed that one. Shape of the head isn't bad, but like, dude, he made him freaking look like FaZe Rug's brother, freaking Aaron Hernandez. Freaking Kyle Schwarber. He's the next Kyle. No. Like, what is this? What'd you do with him? And Ryan Healy doesn't look bad, honestly. For the fact that they had to like sculpt his face out of the freaking thing, he does not look bad. His batting stance, Ryan Healy's, he has more of like his legs brought out. For Bruce Maxwell, you could easily give him a Kyle Schwarber. He kind of looks like that, but then like he'd be like exactly like Kyle Schwarber, because he already looks like freaking Kyle Schwarber. Took me a little bit to get used to, but I actually love using zone and dinger derbies. I used to use directional. It worked pretty good, but because you could like aim where home runs wanted to. But I like zone. I had edited like a good looking version with like time lapse home run derbies in the background, like freaking Cutcom without a face cam. And freaking Share Factory won't upload it. So
30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's it. That sucks. Share Factory hasn't like uploaded anything that's longer than like a minute. It's freaking weird. Bruce, almost. Oh, come on. Oh, Bruce. Alright, so this is the end of the Diamond Dynasty Battle of the Bats introduction with rules. But yeah, winner gets $20 PSN. Alright, well, Milk Mixtape signing out. Have a good day and goodbye.